Way too long now, this a go on. Now people, it has been about 3 weeks or a little bit longer since Nzinga King come out and said them cut our locks, right? It's about 3 weeks or a little bit longer. And the only thing we have heard is that them are do a probe night into the whole allegations, right? That's the only thing we hear from the police from them. And we not hear nothing else. So why is this probe taking so long is my question. Why is it that this probe cannot be completed all now? This is not no murder, you know. This is not no high-level bank robbery, you know. This is just a simple allegation that should have been easy for solve, easy for investigate. So why is it that this takes so long? What? I buy them a try for buy time or something? I buy them a try for buy time. I did tell you know. The first time I talk about this, I tell you say them only I go try wait until the people forget about it. Them only I go try to wait until nobody no remember about it and then it just gets swept under the rug. Remember me tell you no? I buy them a try for buy time in hopes that the public will forget about it. You understand? But me tell you no say we not gonna make it die down. We not gonna make it die down. We not gonna make it just fade away. We have to keep this fire burning and keep it alive. But me have a question. Why is it that Nzinga's lawyer, or maybe I shouldn't say him not do it, but Nzinga's lawyer should be pressuring the police to right now and say, listen, this has been going on way too long, you know. We need some answers now. Me feel like Nzinga lawyer need to start put some pressure upon them and say, listen, me man, this has been going on way too long. Why not investigate so long into a simple allegation? This is not no high-level bank robbery, right? This is not no murder where them need figure run test a lab and all them thing there and them need CSI and all them thing that fi come in and no. So why is this taking so long? Them a try to buy time so that the crowd will forget about it, so that all of the uproar will die out after 2 weeks. Because you know, say, normally when things like them happen, is a 7-day attack. Normally. And then it forget about and people move on to the next thing. But this one here should constantly be, you know, rehatching over and over and over again, so that it is not forgotten, so that we can hold them accountable for this whole thing right there. So when the young lady say happen. You understand? So the buying time thing what them a do? No. We not accept that. A full time now for them come with some answers into this alleged probe where them say them a do, because as me say, I have to call it alleged because I doubt say them a do any form of investigation. I doubt it that them a do any form of investigation. Them say them a do an investigation, but honestly at this point I don't believe. Because I don't believe any form of investigation like this one here. I am not a police officer, but I feel like say this is one investigation should be a slam dunk, shut and close and over with long time. This not supposed to take 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks for them investigate something like this. In the last live stream when we do talking about this very same topic, me asked the question and I said this is something that should have been easily closed if them just simply go pull up the video footage of this police station. So are they trying to say that there is no video footage in this police station? Is that what they are trying to say? Because that's all me can imply right now, that there is no video footage in this police station. Because if there was video footage, right, then this case should be done and over with. Investigation done. Or is it that there is something that we do not know? Is it that there is something that we don't know? I'm going to tell you something. You know one thing where this tell me right now? Let me tell you what this tell me right now. This is telling me that the little sham there where them did come with what they about the young lady's friends come out and say she tell them say them cut her hair. This is telling me say that is bullshit. That is what this tell me right now. This is proving to me, say, that little sham that when them try pull off for there is bullshit. And the reason why that tell me say a bullshit is if there was any merit to that claim that these so-called friends of Nzinga tell them say she cut her locks, if there was any merit, the police would have followed that lead. Me wrong or me right, people? The police would have followed up on that lead when coming at the paper the other day. If there was anything to that. So that was just an attempt to sway the crowd. That was just an attempt for people start to doubt the young lady. That never hold no merit. That was just a sad attempt to make people like we start to look on the young lady and say, hold on man, I wonder if. That's all that was. See? Now listen to this, people. Remember yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before me do a live stream me I talk about the same JCF thing? And I said, why is it that whenever something happens where a member of the JCF violates a citizen, they are not taken off of duty, suspended or something like that? Why? Just the other day I mentioned that, and now today I just found out that the female officer in question that Nzinga said cut her locks, she was not placed on suspension while this alleged investigation is ongoing, you know. She was only transferred to another station while the investigation are going. Why? Why? So, she is being investigated for committing an act that she allegedly committed. But while you're being investigated, you're still at work, in which she should be on suspension while this investigation is ongoing. She was only transferred to another station. Not as a form of punishment, not as a form of to say, well, all right then, make we do the right thing, but them only transfer her from that station so that people not go at that station they fear. That's the only reason them transfer her from that station then. See? Now where is the justice for the young lady? You try to tell me she never get no justice served? Because if there was any little bit of doubt in anybody's mind that the young lady was telling the truth, you seriously know after 3 weeks believe say a lie she tell, when the police cannot produce feed them version of the story yet. Remember, you know, this is their job, you know. And them job this, you know, to investigate, you know. So are you trying to tell me the police is no good at their jobs? Is that what I'm supposed to believe? Are you trying to say that the police is no good at their job then? Because after 3 weeks, you are trying to tell me say you can't find no farmer answers to what happened yet? So if you can't solve a simple little allegation like this, no wonder why crime can't solve in Jamaica. People don't think about it. If them can't get to the bottom of something as simple as this, how are they going to solve murders and kidnapping and money laundering and drug dealing and all of them things they were going to Jamaica? How? If them can't investigate a simple little matter like this, that means the Jamaica police not good at them job then. My assumption. Real talk. How them are going to solve murder? them are going to solve money laundering? How them are going to solve drug dealing? How them are going to solve kidnapping? Crime can't stop because apparently we don't have capable officers then to do proper investigation. Apparently. Why is it taking so long? This should be a slam dunk, open and close case. Open and close case. But as me say, for all who just are forward, I personally believe say them just a try to buy time because them the things say are them they were hoping that this would have been another 7-day attack and it blew over and everybody forget about it. See it? That's what them did that hope for. But you see, we can't allow that to happen. All if it fade away out of some people's mind, people like me are going to constantly come back and remind people about it. And bring up back the buzz about it. So that it not fade away after 7 days or 14 days or 21 days. Because of that them are hope for. 3 weeks later, no answers. What is the young lady's lawyer doing? I wonder if she have adequate representation. That is my question too. Alice, you mean they are busy not solving murders? That's what you mean? You mean them busy not solving murders? Because them can't solve this, Alice, now them are going to solve murder. Eh? How them are going to solve murder? You understand? I have not one little bit of doubt in my mind. Not one little bit of doubt in my mind that this young lady is telling the truth. Not even a bit of doubt. So anybody who did disbelieve her, anybody who did a try to take side with the other side, who don't need to look at this right now and see say I true the young lady attack. Because if it was a lie, they would have already come out and discredit her. They would have already come out and say, we are going to penalize her some way, somehow. Them would have come out long time and embarrass her. Them would have probably go for her and make sure she have to apologize for video. If it was not true. But you see, because it's true, them just a wait and a hope that it fade away quietly and nobody no remember it. That is what they are hoping for. That's what them are hope for. And quite honestly, let me tell you something. I know this should have never calmed down, you know. I know people should have still create an uproar about it. But I'm going to tell you something. You have some people, them talk out for a minute and then them stop. And we can't blame them neither, because you have people like on social media where when you see people that talk out against injustice, someone quick to jump up and talk about, yo, talk, nah, go nowhere. When someone not play a full part neither, but you're quick to jump on the person where you address certain things. You not do nothing, you know. Not even talk. But you quick to put down the person where you talk about it and address it and bring awareness to it, because that is what talking is. When you address issues, you're bringing awareness. When you talk about issues, you're bringing awareness to that issue, to that situation. Especially when you do it on a platform like this. You're bringing awareness. So we can't blame the people them who talk out for a minute and then not say nothing else. Because of some people like, we tear down people when they might try to make something happen. See it? You all you do is get up every day and talking now go nowhere. Talking now do nothing. Talking does something. Because if it was not for talking, if it was not for people jumping out and coming out on social media and addressing it and bringing it to the forefront, the international news would not have picked up on it. If people did not get up and create an uproar about this, you think international media would have grabbed it? No. Because what? Nzinga video where she put out, if people like me and other content creators did not grab it and spread it, it would have probably reached in front of the international media eye, and then would have said, oh, this is nothing, because I'm not seeing a buzz around it. But you see, because them see a buzz around it and everybody talk about it, the international media grab it and say, let's cover this story. Some more time, some of you forget if you don't have nothing to say or nothing to contribute to a movement. If you don't have no form of contribution to a movement where somebody are trying to do, you need to just step to the back of the class and not say nothing and fade away. See it? We have to keep this fire burning, people. This is one topic we're not supposed to disappear until we get answers, until we hear what really happened, until we know what really happened. This topic should never disappear. And by me saying what really happened, meaning we want to hear the other side story. We hear Nzinga's side, we want to hear the other side story, so that we can then pick the truth out of the nonsense. See it? That is what we are talking about. But we can't hear the other side story all no. All no, we can't hear the other side story. You understand? 3 weeks later, an investigation still ongoing into a little accusation of hair getting cut. 3 weeks? Nah, man. No, sir. I'm going to show you something. I personally have seen where dancehall entertainers, where them want to get rid of, in short space of time, ballistic report come back on gun and charges was filed, and the entertainer get charged and locked up and sentenced. Me not have to call name, but you don't know who me talk about. See? Ballistic report come back on gun quick. And artists get charged, artists get sentenced, artists get locked up. In no time. So why is it that this simple little investigation have to take 3 weeks? Somebody tell me. This unno smell a rat in this. Real talk, people, unno smell a rat. Unno smell a rat. If you can do ballistic report and all of that pan a gun in a short space of time, and you can speed up that investigation pan that case fast and get it done and over with, why is it this one, which is simpler than that, cannot be solved all now? Why? Me smell a rat. And the rat may smell a stink up the JCF. Because it's not a good look on the JCF. Because this look like them a try to cover up something. This look like them a try to cover up something right here, so. It's not a good look on them. See it? And that police officer who was accused, who them claims that them are investigate, she should have been taken off of duty pending investigation. So that simply means right up and now the young lady still has not gotten any form of justice. Because the woman still a go work. The woman still a go about for her life. The woman still a do what she a do. That question goes without me asking. But anybody know? Has anybody heard the JCF mention who this police officer is yet? Her name? Anybody with upon a live stream? Yeah? Anybody ever hear this police officer's name other than from Nzinga? Anybody ever hear her name? Anybody know what she look like? Anybody know her who? That's what me I try to show no. That is what me I try to show no. None of us know who this person is. I'll know. I'll know we don't know who this person is. The only time I hear the name was when the young lady said it. See it? I don't feel like you still can't smell the rat yet. The rat stink in JCF. See it? Them just a hope that people forget about it and it fade away, and then them say, alright then, you know what, this good man, 7-day talk, done. That is what them a do. That is what them a do. And we nothing make it fade away. We nothing make it fade away. We need to keep this alive. Even if it's us on social media, we need to keep it alive. Uno can play for Uno part 2. Share the live stream. Share the video. Cut out a little snippet out of it if you want and post it all over. And make more people see say, yo, the fire is still a burn. See? Make people see say that fire is still a burn. Because once more people see say, yo, unstoppable still a burn the fire, you know, yo, make me jump onto and burn the fire and keep the conversation here burning so that it reach and reach and reach and reach to whosoever it will reach. So them see say, we don't forget about it. See? We need to keep this fire burning, people. Because them want we forget about it. That is where them want. Them want we forget about it. Them no want remember and then them just sweep it under the rug. See? And that me did tell you no from the first day me talk about this. Me say, them now go try to really make nothing come out of it. Them just go wait and hope that it will be another one will just disappear and not go nowhere. But unless we as the people demand answers, unless we demand answers from them, we never get no answers. See it? And it doesn't just take content creators neither to do this. We need the Jamaica Gleaner to stay up on top of this. A couple of weeks from now, if we still not get no answer, we need the Jamaica Gleaner to jump out and put back an article in the paper. We need the Star to put an article in the paper. We need TVJ to do an article on it. We need CVM to cover it. We need the media to jump back out. Not only content creators on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. No. See? We need the country's media to jump back on this in another couple of weeks if we don't hear nothing same way. So we hold them accountable. and get answers. Because that's what we want. Answers. See? We have to start showing them, say, here what? You not go just do whatever you want and get away with it. No. You not go just do what you want and feel like, say, yo, we are going to just sit back and say, all right then, anything you do, cool. No. We need to constantly keep this fire burning, people. Nzinga King fire needs to continue to burn so that it is not forgotten. 3 weeks and ongoing and all. No, we can't hear nothing. And this not supposed to be taking so long. This not supposed to be taking so long. For a simple little investigation that should have been done and over with long time. Long time they should have been done and over with. Can I tell you people, I say I will be following this right closely so that if any development me can forward and make you know. Me not even have nothing for bring or no. I don't even have nothing for bring, no farmer information. Me can't forward and say, all right then, Unstoppable family, this is what I found out, this is what the police had to say, this is what happened, this is the details behind it. Me can't come with that because them not put out nothing all now. Weeks later. Why? Why? It not look good upon the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It does not look good. It not look good at all. It need to fix. It need to change. And we need some answers. See? We need some answers. This are going on way too long now. And them just are wait and hope. So the people we forget about it and nobody else now rise up and say nothing. See? That's what them are hope for. That them can just get to sweep it under the rug and the people will forget about it. That's what them are hope for. See? Unstoppable family. Me ask you now, share out that live stream, share it on Facebook in some groups everywhere and make people see say the fire still a burn and we still remember. Alright? Uno can play a part in it too. Even if you don't have a platform, you can play a part by sharing it. Share it everywhere you can share it so people can see say, yo, that conversation here is still being had. Alright? And I will continue to follow this more and more and more. And whenever they do decide to come out with an answer, me are going to make sure someone bring it, come and make you hear whatever them come with. Alright? People, big up on yourself, stay blessed, stay strong, and remember, don't make nobody silence you. Alright? Little bit.